Hey, what's up guys? We're back again with the most expensive deck possible in Clash Royale. We're gonna be spamming Pekka, Mega Knights, and Electro Giants all in the same deck. And you might think, what the heck, this happens to be horrible. But I've made it my mission to completely confuse our opponents with an all-tank deck and make them tank the game. If my opponents decide to spam both sides in single elixir, well, I can only afford one card. If they spam anything in the air, I only have 9 elixir musketeers, Electro Giant to reflect, or maybe Lava Hound pups. As soon as I mentioned having to rely on Lava Hound pups as an anti-air answer, yeah, this is not going to be a good time. Clash Royale completely messed up the calculations with Mirror. It treats Mirror like a 1 elixir cost card, so we had to do the calculations ourselves. The average elixir cost of the entire deck is 7.6. Let's go jump straight to some games with one of the worst decks that I've ever played in the highest arena in Clash Royale possible, and see if we can somehow, someway assert dominance. A whole lot of love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. All right, we got a game against Monkey, so hopefully he's going to be a real monk and meditates and doesn't cycle a single card, because that's what this deck needs. Okay, great. Yeah, we're going to be playing against probably a log bait deck with a princess. No, it's not going to be log bait because he's got bats. This is good for us. As long as we don't play against Goblin Barrel, we have a fighting chance with our deck. However, I can't cycle anything right now. I literally have to wait so long. Oh my gosh. I can 3 musketeers all on the same side and pray that our opponent doesn't have a big spell. That's the only way I had a way of killing the witch, right? Because, you know, my Lava Hound doesn't do anything. Pekka gets distracted by skeletons, and Royal Recruits just get splashed onto. So I didn't have any answer there, guys. Wait, is he gonna have anything? Oh no, dude, I've got Royal Recruits, and then you've got the other recruit, the delivery recruit. Feels bad, man. So I can Electro Giant here to kill the Spear Goblins, and without him having a building in cycle, this could be pretty good. I don't know. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, because as soon as I say that, I'm going to get jinxed. And oh, great. Yeah, no, he had 2 buildings. Exactly what we didn't want to play against again. Jeez, bro. All right. I think that the Electro Giant can be thick enough to push the princess off, and then the princess will retarget and finish herself off by targeting the Electro Giant. Yo, big brain out here. We found a way through, and we knew what to do. So every single time that we play this deck, we have to be 5 steps ahead of our opponents. Otherwise, if we're not, we're going to wind up dead. If we're not ahead, we're dead. It's just how the deck works. Because every single time that you look at your cards, you cycle something, you have to wait an entire 5 seconds before you're able to have enough fuel to cycle another card. Look at me. I'm literally just hands-off mode. Can't cycle anything. Watching the Spear Goblins and Bats come through. Fortunately, we thought enough ahead that this isn't going to be a huge problem for us. If he goes in for a Tesla, oh, wow, you literally have 5 different buildings for no reason. I was going to say, like, normal decks, you'd be able to bait out their building with one of your weird win conditions, and then cycle another win condition, and then they'd be surprised. But this guy's just got 7 different ones, and it's not very fun. We can maybe go for 3 musketeers right behind the golem. And then the golem would be able to tank for Pekkas if we're playing against another Pekka deck. We can use our Pekka counters of using the golem to just soak up all the damage. Also, in this type of matchup where he's got a lot of splash damage, maybe we could soak up all of the splash damage for the 3 musketeers. Kind of working, but also not working. I got to go for an Electro Giant here, otherwise the princess and the Spear Goblins are going to put in too much damage. Ooh, he's going to go Tesla. What do I do here? If he goes Tesla, it would be horrible for me, so I have to Electro Giant far enough back so that it will still be able to kill the princess and still be able to kill the witch while not immediately dying to the Tesla. Okay, what if we go Royal Recruit so the Tesla targets that instead? So then we can still get the Electro Giant in the face of everything that matters. Yo, I think we are able to kill everything here. The princess fell. Let's go. We can Mega Knight on everything as well. And then it's going to jump on top of the princess. It might prioritize targeting the witch as well. If it just jumps on the witch, we might be able to find a way to win. I need this to splash onto the witch, and it's not happening. It literally just said nope. Oh my gosh, dude. Stop the splash damage that I can't kill. Can this just not happen? Can we agree that this isn't fair? I'm going to go in for an Electro Giant here, so then the princess will hopefully die to that. Yes, all he needs to do is shoot once, and we're chilling. He's going to go in for a Goblin Hut. The Goblin Hut's going to be out of cycle. He has to go for a Tesla again. Oh my gosh, bro, stop it. Dude, this Spear Goblins, though, they're not going to die to the original Electro Giant, so the second one's going to get whittled down. How did the Spear Goblin cross the river? No, that's hacks, bro. You straight up hacked the game, bro. Miss me with that. I got to go Royal Recruits on the other side so then we can snipe the princess. We did make the prediction there. Let's freaking go. Maybe we can do some dual lane aggression. I don't know anymore. I need to get like the luckiest play of my life if I have any hope of winning this. Like, I needed 3 musketeers in the middle so it can kill the bats as my only anti-air answer. Snipe the Tesla. Let's go. Dude, he's going to go princess. And we need to kill that with the electro giant again. So then hopefully one of the musketeers on the right-hand side will still be able to find its way through the tower. And then we can electro giant again. We've got dual lane electro giant shenanigans, and it might be able to work out. Please, just kill the Tesla. I need to royal recruits as well. The electro giant left-hand side is putting us into the winning position. The musketeers on the tower. We might have just won a game at 7,500 trophies, and you love to see it. Despite our opponent having a building for each one of our gigantic win conditions and having more splash damage than you could imagine with Royal Delivery, Princess, and Witch, no matter which side he turned to in the end, it was impossible for him to defend. Our deck might be pricey, but the wins are absolutely priceless. We got a game against the Slayer 9, so we're gonna see what he's up to, and hopefully he lets us get to double or triple elixir unscathed. He's gonna go in for a goblin barrel, so this is literally like one of the worst cards we could play against. We didn't even get to shut it down despite the goblin barrel being cycled in front of the tower with my recruits. How does that work? There were 4 recruits on top of the goblins, and that simply wasn't enough. Bro, we needed to go and get 5 of them stacked up there or something. So it's because we don't have any spells. I think Logbait will create some potential problems. I'm going to go for 3 musketeers here because if I drop anything else and he goes in for a goblin barrel and a mighty miner, my card just died to the mighty miner and I can't kill the goblin barrel and I don't know where he's going to drop the goblin barrel. So the only option I had available was cycling 3 musketeers, and it kind of worked out. Okay, wait. So he's going to have goblin barrel with ice golem and dark goblin. What is this wacky adventure, bro? Wait. What if I do this? He wasn't ready! He didn't believe that that was going to be a possibility. He cycled his Ice Golem, he cycled his Barb Barrel, and he cycled the Dark Goblin. So as long as he doesn't have cheap 1 elixir cost cards, it's going to be a really good trade for us. Because the Mega Knight eviscerated a 5 elixir Inferno Tower, a 2 elixir Barb Barrel, and then also a 3 elixir Dark Goblin. So that's a great positive elixir trade. Maybe I can go for another Mega Knight. Because it's able to kill the majority of the goblins. And then also, it's going to be pretty far back, so the Inferno Tower is going to be out of cycle. And we haven't seen Mighty Miner, so you have to go in for an Ice Golem here. You're going to go Ice Golem Kite. Maybe I can go for an Electro Giant and have you not be back to an Inferno Tower. With the Mega Knight getting into the right-hand side, oh, I want an Electro Giant so bad, but I think it would be horrible. He's going to go Goblin Barrel, and I don't have many good answers to it at all. What do I do, guys? I think we set up a Golem push and pray. This is the strategy. I am eating everything like a Golem player. I'm going to be a savant. This is how we do it. I activated King Tower! That wasn't even intended, but I'm just going to say completely calculated. We got to go recruits here, so when he Inferno Towers, it locks onto that. And because he doesn't have splash damage, this might be difficult for him to deal with. This is how we have to play. We need to, like, guide our Electro Giant towards the tower, and then we might have a chance of winning. It's not likely, but it might happen. All right, so we got to go for, like, another Electro Giant here, because the Dark Goblin should die on the right-hand side, and hopefully the Inferno Tower just, you know, gets whittled down. And then we can go in for, like, a Lava Hound here. With the King Tower activated, this might actually clutch up on defense. I don't think he's taking tower with that Barbarian. And then I can go for another Mega Knight here. He's definitely got rockets, so I might be screwed. I'm just going to spam everything I have. Having 2 Inferno Towers on top of my Electro Giant makes me super sad. But the Inferno Tower isn't in range anymore. What if I went for 3 Musketeers? With the Mega Knight coming at you, you might not have enough elixir. All right, Mega Knight, do your thing. Do your thing, Mega Knight. One more shot, one more shot, one more shot. No, dude, come on. Come on, bro. Miss me with that. The Mega Knight didn't get the shot. And when I lost the shot, the game got shot too. GG, well played and peace out. I can't believe the Mega Knight left me hanging there. Unbelievably unfortunate matchup playing against Logbait when our opponent has Inferno Tower, we have no way of resetting it, and we have no spell for his win condition, the Goblin Barrel. It was kind of cool activating King Tower with the Golem unintendedly, and we were almost able to win the game, but the Mega Knight was a mega failure. That matchup was pretty much impossible, and we almost found a way to win it. Let's bounce on to the next one and clutch up there. Hey, we got a game against Titanium. Well, I feel like my deck is made out of titanium with how heavy it is. And I gotta go Mega Knight here, because if I go 3 Musketeers early on, you're likely just gonna spell it. I think that you're gonna end up having Fireball or Lightning or maybe Arrow's Mirror with this deck. I don't want to mess with it. At least the Mega Knight will be able to give us some sort of value. Okay, he's gonna have Barb Hut, but Barb Hut's gonna be out of cycle. Wait, do I do it? I think I have to risk it for the biscuit. The dude dropped 6 Elixir and he dropped 5. He doesn't have a way of immediately removing the 3 Musketeers. But if you can't kill the Muskies, they might kill you, bro. The 3 Muskies are going to get shut down by like a skeleton army or something really gimmicky. Oh, I felt it. I knew it. I sensed it. I am able to afford Royal Recruits, though. This guy's got every flavor of Barbarians. Oh, my gosh. Wow. I've never been so blessed to have an Electro Giant on defense in my entire life. Eviscerating the minion horde was unbelievably satisfying. And even though the E-Giant is dead, I think it gave me enough value here. Oh no. Dude, I have the most expensive deck in the game, and you have an entire spawner composition. This is not what we wanted to spawn into, man. I have to go in for an E-Giant here so we can fortunately be able to, you know, push off to the Spear Goblins and maybe finish them off a little bit faster. We are going to have a level 15, so maybe this will work out. Hopefully you don't get back to a tornado or a bar butt. Please just lock onto the tower, E-Giant. You have one job. Oh my gosh, he's going to all-in me. Oh, he just doesn't even care. Can the E-Giant go towards the Spear Goblins to reflect back some damage here? No, it's not going to do anything. It literally did nothing. It did next to nothing. Okay, so he's going to be able to get a ton of stuff that the Pekka can't kill. I have to go in for a Mega Knight on top of that, but if I Mega Knight on top of that, then I don't have enough elixir to counter anything that he drops on the other side. Dude, what is going on? What is this ludicrous endeavor that you're throwing at me, man? You're just spamming E-Barbs and Barbarians and Spear Goblins absolutely everywhere. But with a minute remaining, I actually don't think he has a formidable offense. If he goes in for a Giant, we go for Pekka. If he goes in for Minion Horde, we go for an Electro Giant. And if we just play defense, we've won the game. I actually win this one. That's crazy. Oh, he's going to rocket me. Okay, never mind. This is getting a little bit more dicey. No, I'm still fine. I can just E-Giant here and be okay. If he goes Minion Horde, it's going to die. Even if he's able to rocket on some of the Musketeers. We walk away with a dominant win against someone that ends up having double buildings. And E-Barbs for our Electro Giant in 5 different tank deck. I would have never thought it would be possible to win this one. It must feel so embarrassing to play a dirty double spawner deck and still lose to a complete meme. We got a game against the Ghost Raider. Hopefully he's going to ghost and not raid because, okay, well, I was going to say I need to get to double or triple elixir for this deck to work well, and he just has no plans of letting me get there. So he raided us with the mini Pekka and just made me waste 7 elixir. At least we're able to get some type of counter push with the recruits. But I don't know if I can enlist any meaningful offense because the dude's also going to have Wizard and Log. Okay, I probably want to go for a Mega Knight here. If I go for an Electro Giant, it could work, but the Mega Knight just seems a lot better because if our opponent goes in for a random win condition like that Hog Rider, you guys already know that the Mega Knight... Wait, no! Wait, are you kidding me? I was going to say it would help out on defense, but he left me, man. He left to celebrate New Year's early, bro. Oh, jeez. Or I guess late in this case, but what the heck is he doing? What are you doing, brother? If I go for a Pekka, I need to drop it in the back so then the Mega Knight doesn't jump onto my tower, but I also can't drop it like too high up because obviously his mini Pekka would lock onto my tower. Because the mini Pekka is going to be able to definitely be able to kill my Pekka, right? It just does so much damage per second. And I'm not... Yeah, I have to go in for an Electro Giant here because if I go for a Pekka, it costs 8 elixir and it's mirrored up. So that's not a feasible tactic for me. What am I doing right now? Why does this dude have a weird, absurd bridge spam deck with mini Pekka? No one drops mini Pekkas at the river. It's usually Elite Barbarians. It's like the Elite Barbarians that mom has at home. That's what he's using. All right, I guess I can go for an Electro Giant here, but at the same time, we know that he's going to have Hog Rider, so I can't counter the Hog Rider because I literally have no elixir. Okay, we also don't have Tornado with our Electro Giant, so that's kind of a problem. When our opponent drops a ranged card away, usually you can Tornado it in and just have the win, but... That's not possible in this situation because I am running the most expensive deck. We can't afford low elixir cost cards. Bigger is always better, apparently, with this type of mentality. I'm going to go in for Royal Recruits. It should be able to kill the Wizard, and then we'll go back towards the Hog Rider. But we're taking a ton of damage in the process. He's going to use this mini Pekka, so that outcycle might allow us to have an opportunity potentially going for the Golem. I don't think that Golem's going to be very useful in this deck until you hit the late game because it costs the most amount of elixir out of almost all the cards that we have. And also on top of that, it doesn't do damage. So if your opponent spams you, you just don't get anything from it. Now I'm going to go for my Golem because I feel like, you know, with the mini Pekka out of cycle, you're going to go for a Wizard, and I will be able to kill the Wizard with my Musketeer while the Golem is just soaking it up for the squad. And that's extremely nice. I'm going to go in for a Pekka here, and I'm going to hold enough elixir for the Mega Knight on the other side. I need this Pekka to put in work. You're going to go for a Hog Rider, so maybe I can go for a mirrored up Pekka. Oh, geez. I think I can do that. That will kill the Hog Rider. What side do I defend? I think I gotta defend the side that's lower HP. Come on, Pekka. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No, you had one job. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna go for a Mega Knight here because it will be able to kill the Wizard. And then we've got some decent counter push here. Maybe I can Electro Giant in the middle. I don't know. I think I have to right now. No, I can't. Can I 3 Musketeers in the middle? Because the Wizard's gonna get shut down by the Mega Knight. And then he won't have anything for the 3 Muskies, right? The Muskie should lock onto the tower. Okay, the Pekka's putting in something here, but it's not great. It's not amazing. It's not what we need. I need to go in for like a Golem here. I need to build up a big push with the Pekka. Otherwise, he's just going to be able to win with Hog Riders. So I need to get this Pekka down. Maybe we can body block it because our cards are so freaking thick. Dude, it just went around the golem like nobody's business. That's not what we want to see. Maybe I can Electro Giant in the middle so then it will tank for the Pekka afterward because I want the tower to target onto the Electro Giant instead of targeting my Pekka because the Golemite's going to explode. Wait, this is actually something we can work with. Might be able to make it work. I need this to work. I'm going to go for another Electro Giant here. This E-Giant is not doing enough damage because the Wizard is putting in way too much. Okay, this second E-Giant has to do it. No, stop. Stop it. He's lightninging me and my Mega Knight's not going to come down in time. If we were able to Mega Knight a split second earlier, that Pekka was actually going to allow us to win the game because we had an Electro Giant and Pekka right on his tower. Super close stuff, but the Ghost Raider raided us with that W, and we'll bounce on next one. Hey, we got a game against Mad Fast Cycle. Exactly what we didn't want to see. I have the slowest cycle in the earth, man. Why you gotta do this to me? At least, you know, my reflexes aren't slow. We're gonna deal a finishing blow to that Hog Rider. Despite our slow deck, we are fast finishing that off with literally 0 damage. So playing against a Hog Rider deck might be the best matchup that we could ask for with this. Because we've got Pekka, we've got Mega Knight, and then we've got Mirror. The bad thing about it is it's 2.6 Hog Rider. So my Musketeers are going to get negative value and get fireballed every single time. But I have to cycle them because if I don't cycle them, then he's able to apply aggression on one of the sides. So I'm cycling Musketeers, getting the fireball on my tower, and just kind of, you know, get to double or triple elixir. That's what I'm trying to do. If I cycle a Lava Hound, a Golem, or an Electro Giant in the back, they don't do damage. And also our opponent can go on the other side, and then I don't have elixir to counter his Hog Rider. So it's just a precautionary measure for us to go and cycle those Musketeers. Wanted to explain that because you guys would be like, Jake, you're literally getting negative value. It's a dumb decision. It's not. It's smart. We'll see what we can do here. This guy is going to go for an Ice Spirit, and he's also going to go for a Musketeer. So that's going to be a problem for us potentially. You will probably go in for a Hog Rider soon. I still don't know what side, and I don't have any other way of defending unless I go in for Royal Recruits in the back, right? If I go in for Mega Knight, he'd just go for Hog Rider on the other side, and I'd just die. Yo, he's going to go for a log, and he's eating all the damage from the recruits. Let's freaking go, baby. This is what we needed. Unfortunately, oh, no. The Musketeer is getting targeted too. Can we kill the cannon? Can I kill the cannon? If he doesn't have the cannon, we can cannonball with the Electro Giant at the river. Please let this work. Please don't cycle back to another one. I know you're 2.6 Hog Rider. I know that this deck lives and breathes fast cycle, but don't be fast enough. Please let this work. Yo, the E-Giant's on the tower. The E-Giant has all the power. I wasn't able to get the Pekka down fast enough, and he did get a shot. That's a bad mechanical play on my end. But I was so excited that we got damage to the left-hand side that I just, you know, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the value. Okay, so we can go in for a Mega Knight in the right-hand side, just so he can't go for a Hog Rider there. And if he spams the left-hand side, it's better for us because then we get counter push on the lane that we actually want to go in. So you guys already know the deal. Rare Recruits in the back. This is the way to attack. He's going to go in again. I might be able to go in for the Spartan push. Spartan push, baby. This is how it has to work. Mega Knight isn't going to be able to break through, but you guys already know if we have any clue on being able to kill the cannon, maybe we might be able to do enough damage with the recruits. One recruit touched the tower. That's something. We got to go and spam Musketeers again. We're going to kill the Musketeer on the right-hand side. Let's freaking go. And his Musketeer's targeting the recruits instead of the one on the left. There might not be a tower left. No. It didn't do enough, but he dropped a cannon. Wait. We can go for an Electro Giant. The cannon's out of cycle. He'll get back to another one, though. Can I Mega Knight here? He's going to fireball on a random Musketeer and not be able to kill everything. We can Mega Knight again because I'm pretty sure that the Mega Knight has potential of jumping on the tower here. It will also keep our Musketeer alive a little bit longer. This is still super sketchy and not easy for us to do anything with, but we're trying our hardest here, guys. I can go Royal Recruits at the river. He might try to activate King Tower, but the Mega Knight doesn't have enough fuel in the tank and it's dead. Let's go. Spam more Royal Recruits. Spam more Royal Recruits. Maybe I can Lava Hound and win. Dude, the Royal Recruit's on the tower. We have all the power. This is Sparta. This is Sparta. Let's freaking go. The Mad Fast Cycle player was extremely mad. Our heaviest possible deck gave our opponent a heavy heart as we tore his towers apart. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an incredible rest of your day.